households across the country, now in more ways than one. I'm Sammy Costas here with your nightly dose of sports. I spent my afternoon sitting down with a national legend over 70 years after her final basket.
If there were a mom Hall of Fame, she'd be, definitely in that.
This is 92-year-old Ford Burrow. Before she was the grandmother to NFL quarterback icon Joe Burrow or mom to collegiate and professional athletes, she was creating a different legacy, one on the basketball court.
My grandson Joey had made a name for himself in Ohio, and I hoped that I had made a name for myself in 49 and 50.
Ford's skills on the Smithville High hardwood have been talked about for several decades in Knowles country, but now her stats will be forever honored in the National High School Hall of Fame.
I didn't expect anything like that to happen until they called from the Hall of Fame and said I was nominated.
Ford Burrow averaged 50 points per game her senior year in 1950 and set the record for most points in a game several times over, the final record being 82 points in a game against Caledonia. She still wears the crown for leading scorer in the Magnolia State.
My girlfriend's mother put this together for me.
Documented in a family scrapbook that's passed down from generation to generation. An heirloom so worn with love, her kids bound her a new one.
We were shown the scrapbook at a very early age, and the scrapbook details that whole senior year. It's crazy, and it even has quite a bit of my dad at Mississippi State.
She is typically the cheerleader for others, but it was a day she got to be cheered for.
Ford Burrow.
The ceremony in Boston was a family affair. 21 of Dot's relatives made the trip to watch her shining moment.
I just feel honored that I was able to go and that all of my children, grandchildren, 2 great-grandchildren were there.
My mom and dad have been all supportive for us forever, and that was just a kind of a way of saying thank you, and we wanted to be there for her.
The Ford Burrow family and Smithville community are elated to see the strides being made for women's basketball, including beloved WTVA anchor and Dot's great-nephew, Craig Ford.
Well, it was a thrill, and I not just for me, not just for other relatives, but really just for folks in Smithville and Amory and the surrounding area.
Here in Smithville, there's a lot of people saying now, hey, big things can happen right here. And so it's exciting, for Dot, but it's also exciting for the town as well to see the recognition that's brought from the work that she did here at Smithville.
Dot told me she asked her grandkids to come request her autograph before the ceremony because she didn't think anybody would. She was wrong. She signed autographs for 2 hours. Now her name is next to folks like Walter Payton, Tamika Catchings, and Matt Holliday and more. That'll do it for sports. Right back to you, Gardner.